Good evening and welcome. You're on to Aspheric TV and this is the news wrap-up. My name is Double Gift. The headlines: NCAA suspends Azman Air's operating license. Police operatives kill kidnappers sharing ransom in forest. 2023, Peter Obi beats Tinubu, Atiku, Kwankwaso in online poll. Nimasa donates learning materials, medical equipment to Taraba State. Steflon Don reacts to Burna Boy's hit song, Last Last. Please stay with us for details of this. Now the news. Azman Airlines has failed the renewal audits of its Air Operator Certificate (AOC) from the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA). A source who does not want to be named said by this action, the regulatory agency has suspended indefinitely the operating license of the airline. AOC is an aviation safety instrument that authorizes an airline operator to carry out specified commercial air transport operations. The document issued to Azman Air allowed it to operate as a passenger, cargo, scheduled and charter flight operator. The certificate is renewed every 2 years in Nigeria by the NCAA. This development has, however, led to massive chaos at the nation's airports, as passengers who had hitherto booked with the airline to travel to various destinations are currently stranded. A source close to NCAA confided in our correspondent on Thursday morning that the AOC of the airline has expired in the first quarter of this year, and the regulatory agency, through its inspectors, had been working with the airline for the renewal process, which the airline consistently failed. It was also gathered that before the regulatory agency suspended the operating license of the airline, the Directorate of Air Transport Regulation (DATR), a department in NCAA, had written a reminder letter to the management of the airline and issued it 30 days ultimatum to comply with the industry standards, but it failed. 2 suspected kidnappers were killed by the police in Kwara State during a gun duel inside a forest in Moro local government area on Tuesday night. The incident was gathered occurred when the police accosted the kidnappers in the bush while they were sharing the ransom collected for the abduction of one Afusat Lawal and her son Taufik. It was gathered that the victims are the wife and son of an APC House of Assembly candidate, Honorable Lawal Ayanshola Saliu, popularly known as LAS. Spokesperson of the police in Kwara, Ajayi Okasami, said the kidnappers were accosted in the bush by the command's tactical team, supported by vigilantes and hunters, while sharing the ransom collected from the family of the victims. He said effort was on to get the fleeing members of the gang arrested. If Nigeria's presidential election was held today, Peter Obi of the Labour Party would win, according to an opinion poll conducted by NY Polls, says Premium Times. The poll commissioned by ANAP Foundation was conducted this month and suggests a three-horse presidential race between Mr. Obi, Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress, and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party. Rabiu Kwankwaso of the New Nigeria People's Party came fourth in the poll and was described as a dark horse. The results showed a significant lead for Mr. Peter Obi, with 21% of voters proposing to vote for him if the presidential election were to be conducted today, and 13% each proposing to vote for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who are both tied in second place. Dr. Rabiu Kwankwaso was a distant fourth, with 3% of voters proposing to vote for him. A statement by ANAP Foundation announcing the result of the polls shows. The Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA, has moved to improve the quality of teaching in Taraba State with donation of learning materials for pupils in basic schools in the state. In a press release signed by Assistant Director Public Relations, Osaje Edward, the Director General of NIMASA, Bashir Jamo, who was represented by a Public Relations Officer from the agency, Kefas Kobuza William, while presenting the items to school children in Jalingo, said the gesture was part of the agency's efforts to support the education of children in the state. Jamo said the agency had procured medical equipment to also boost primary health care services in the state. He advised benefiting clinics to make judicious use of the equipment to enhance health care services to indigent people. This is part of the agency's ongoing corporate social responsibility initiative across the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT. If we succeed in helping to ensure that some students improve academically, we would have made a difference. The director of the Relief Taraba State Emergency Management Agency, Anthony Danu, in the remarks said inadequate provision of teaching and learning equipment in public schools was a major challenge for basic education in the state. Danu listed some of the equipment donated to include desktop computers, printers, whiteboard, markers, assorted textbooks, writing materials, exercise books, food flasks, school bags, sandals, and socks, among others. Aside from education materials, the agency also donated medical equipment such as stethoscope, clinical thermometer, pulse tester, delivery kits, hand sanitizers, beds and bed sheets, drip stand, among others. British rapper Steflon Don has reacted to her former boyfriend Burna Boy's hit song Last, which many believe was about their relationship. In a recent chat with TT Torrez, the music star was asked about her relationship with the singer crashed. According to polls, when asked if she thought Burna Boy sold her out on the song, Steflon Don said some parts of it were lies. Burna Boy and Steflon Don's relationship took a nosedive in late 2020 after he was accused of cheating on her. He was accused of cheating on the British rapper with a lady, Joe Pearl. Joe Pearl alleged that she dated the Afrobeat star for 2 years. According to her, it was Burna Boy who sent her a message on Instagram about 2 years ago. It took her 2 weeks to reply because she was reluctant at first, before her friends persuaded her. She did it unwillingly and they started talking. Burna Boy invited her for his pop-up show in the United Kingdom, which was the first time they met. That's the news. Thanks for watching. My name is Double Gifts. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Aspheric TV on YouTube, and also follow us on all of our social media platforms. On Instagram and Twitter, we are Aspheric News, and on Facebook, we are Official Aspheric News. Thanks for watching. Bye.